the atmosphere of military barracks in South Korea is usually synonymous with the sound of stomping boots, loud shouts of commanders, and the sweat of young soldiers trying to adjust to a disciplined life. But behind the assertiveness and stubbornness of the military world, it turns out that there is a sweet story that has now managed to thrill the hearts of millions of fans around the world. Yes, the shocking news came from Cha Eun-woo, an actor and idol who is currently undergoing military service. An inside source close to Eun-woo's unit revealed something fans never imagined. Cha Eun-woo secretly wrote a special love letter to his fans. This news immediately spread like a fire that grabbed dry leaves. Fans are not only curious, but also excited because it is rare for an idol of Cha Eun-woo's caliber to openly write his heart's content in the form of a heartfelt letter, especially in the midst of his harsh military life. Since the beginning of enlistment, many fans have been worried about Eun-woo's condition. How did he, a big star accustomed to the camera spotlight and the glamorous entertainment world, manage to adjust to a simple, hard, sometimes even cold life in a military barracks? But Cha Eun-woo proves that he is not just a handsome idol who is usually seen on stage or screen. Behind his military uniform, he instead found a new space to reflect, strengthen his heart, and reorganize his life. And in one of those moments, Eun-woo took a piece of paper, a simple pen, and began to write down the words that have finally reached the public's ears. The letter was written in Cha Eun-woo's own hand. His neat and clean handwriting seemed to represent his personality. Calm, full of sincerity, and full of emotion. The content of the letter makes the heart of anyone who reads it as if kneaded. He not only talked about his longing for fans, but also about his heart journey during his time in the military. He even mentioned his last film before enlistment, The First Ride, which for him had a deep meaning. The following is a fragment of Cha Eun-woo's love letter that made fans around the world cry with happiness. To all who are always waiting for me, the nights here are long and lonely. Sometimes I look up at the dark starless sky and imagine that you are there, waiting for me patiently. I'm writing this because I'm afraid if you feel distant from me. But trust me, every day I feel closer to you. You're the reason I'm here. I still remember every smiling face at the last concert, every resounding applause, every scream that called my name. All of that became a strength for me in the midst of the rigors of training. Don't ever think I've forgotten you. Instead, I want you to know that my love for you is growing deeper here. With all my love, Cha Eun-woo. As soon as this letter was leaked to the public, social media immediately exploded. Thousands of emotional comments flooded Twitter, Instagram, and fan community forums. Hashtags ***, hashtag letter from Eun-woo ***, and ***, hashtag Cheonwoo love note, ***, even instantly penetrated the world's trending in just a matter of hours, a fan writes. Reading this letter is like a dream. It felt like Cha Eun-woo was really talking directly from his heart to mine. Another fan claimed to have cried all night after reading the letter. I never expected an idol of his class to write something this deep. Eun-woo will wait for you anytime. Not a few also mention this letter as proof that the relationship between idols and fans can go beyond the limits of popularity, into something sincere and lasting. What makes this letter even more emotional is when Cha Eun-woo slips in his heartfelt words about the last movie he starred in before enlistment, The First Ride. The film, which was released sometime before his departure for the military, apparently left such a deep imprint on Eun-woo's heart. In his letter, he wrote, "I remember The First Ride. The film for me is not just a work, but also a life journey. While filming, I learned about courage, about how one dares to take the first step despite being full of uncertainty. Just like now, I'm on a different journey. But I'm sure when I come back, I'll be able to ride my life back stronger. And you always give me a reason to keep going." For many fans, this phrase became a deep emotional blow. They feel that Eun-woo is not just talking about the movie, but also conveying a hidden message about himself. That he is on a challenging journey, but he wants to come back with the best version of himself. That night, the military barracks looked deserted. Only the sound of a fan turning slowly, occasionally interspersed with the slow snoring of the soldiers who were exhausted after a day of training. In the corner of the room, a calm-faced man sat leaning back with a small notebook on his lap. It's Cha Eun-woo, no cameras, no stage, no cheering fans. Just him, his military uniform, and a simple pen. But it was precisely in that silence that he found the strength to write something much deeper than just song lyrics or dramatic dialogue. Eun-woo looked at the blank sheet of paper in front of him. His breathing was slow, his eyes full of shadows of memories. He remembers the last concert before enlistment, the crying faces of the fans, the loving cheers, and the flashes of cameras that collided with his eyes. It all felt like a piece of film replayed in his head. And finally, the pen dances on the paper. The first part of his letter has already brought millions of fans to tears. But what has not been revealed much is the continuation of the contents of the letter. Eunwoo writes longer, as if she wants to capture her deepest feelings, because she knows that opportunities like this are rare. Here's another part of his letter that is now a byword. You guys are the reason I can smile even when my body falls to the ground from training. There are days when I feel tired, sweat pours out, and I almost give up. But that's when I heard your voice in my heart. Eunwoo, you can. We believe in you. I close my eyes, and your shadow appears, giving energy that no one in this world can give. Maybe I look strong on the screen, but actually I'm just an ordinary human being who can be fragile. But it was you who made me stand up again, smile again, believe in myself again. I do not know how to return all this love, other than with a simple promise. I will return better, stronger, more ready to love you with all my heart. It is as if time and distance have separated them. Not a few fans said they felt like they actually got a personal letter from Eunwoo as soon as the full contents of this letter spread. The reaction of the public in different countries was truly overwhelming. In South Korea, major television stations such as KBS, SBS, and MBC made this news as a headline. There's even a special segment discussing Eunwoo's handwriting, trying to analyze her personality and emotions from ink strokes on the paper. In Japan, Astro's fanbase held a special event, reading the letter together in a cafe in Tokyo. Many cried with emotion while holding Astro's light stick, which they still kept neatly. In Indonesia, the hashtag SURAT CINTA Eunwoo had become the #1 trending on Twitter. Thousands of fans rewrote the letter in Bahasa Indonesia, adding emotional comments such as, Eunwoo, we'll be waiting for you. Never feel alone. In Europe, the K-pop fan community even created an art project where they wrote a reply letter to Eunwoo, then uploaded it in the form of a compilation video. The letter truly became a global phenomenon. Many Korean media considered that Cha Eunwoo's letter was not just a fan service, but a very personal form of communication and entertainment. Analyst writes in *dispatch*: there are many idols who write messages to fans during their enlistment. But what distinguishes Eunwoo is his sincerity. He writes not as a celebrity, but as a struggling young man who wants his fans to still feel close despite being separated by time and distance. Meanwhile, *Simpy* called this letter an emotional document that will always be remembered in K-pop history. Some even equate this story with the old tradition of warriors writing letters to their beloved before the war.